Namaste. My name is Gary. Today is April 22nd, 2020, 50th anniversary of Earth Day. This is the day we celebrate Mother Earth, the beauty of creation, and the life-giving forces that surround us, the energy of creation and that life force. Mother Earth nurtures us, gives us grounding, strength, wisdom. Life's journey brings us joy, peace and joy, love and light. Today I'd like to offer prayer and a moving meditation to honor Mother Earth and this Earth Day and all beings around the world. Close the eyes for a moment and draw in the senses. Allow the breath to move through the body, awakening to the breath and the movements. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale and releasing. Let the body sink and relax on the exhalation. Let the elbows come by the rib cage. Let the hands come to the top of the thighs. Maybe the palms turn up. Index fingers and thumbs can join to bring our awareness to wisdom and light. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. This prayer means may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts and words, actions of our own lives contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. Honorings and blessings to Mother Earth and to our spirits as we move through this space, creating love and joy with every movement and every breath. Taking the hands to heart center, bringing the palms of the hands to press together, opening the eyes as we rise up with the heart and lift with the chin, gazing up, reaching up, and releasing down. Go ahead and move with the breath. Inhale, lifting, little vinyasa movements, and release down. Move with the breath, deep inhalations, complete with the exhalations. Bring that joy to the body with the movements and the breath. Bring that energy, energizing from the bottom of the hip all the way to the crown of the head as we awaken all the chakras and the 5 earth elements. The earth, the water, the fire, the air, and the space that surrounds us, moving freely and easily. Hands come back to the heart center. Moving out to the side, wringing those arms out, lengthening out, hands up underneath the chin, right over left. Extend the elbows, pull the shoulders out, and as the shoulder blades pull in, reach and lengthen. Hands come to the heart, overlap the other way. Elbows pull out, shoulder blades pull in. Pull the elbows, lengthen with the arms, full extended stretch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Spinal twist to the right, lift and extend, and release and lower. Twisting over the right side. Let the chin rotate to the side wall. Shoulders rotate, pushing up really tall, engaging all of those locks from the base of the hip, the core lock, throat lock, and the crown of the head, moving over with the chin, rising up through the body. Let the energy awaken from the base of the spine to the crown of the head as we gaze over towards the right shoulder. Coming back to center, rising up, lifting up, lengthening up, and hands to heart center. Rising up one more time, twisting over to the left, easing over to the left. Let the hands drop in. Right hand outside the thigh, left hand can catch the hip, extend, lifting with an inhale, rotate the shoulders, and then rotate with the chin, gazing over towards the shoulder. Once again, rising up with that energy from the earth to the crown of the head, lengthening. Yes, Shakti, feminine energy of creation, comes to us as we move through this practice. Lift on the inhale, hands on top of the thigh, a little circling of the body. Just a little working rotation. We can move slowly and gently at first, maybe exaggerating more fully and completely keeping the hips down, and then take the chest to roll in that barrel, scrubbing or rubbing inside of a barrel. Coming back to center, circulating the other direction, slowly and gently. Moving a little more actively now, awakening with the swing of the shoulders. Maybe the eyes are closed softly, feeling the joy of presence, peace, and stillness, the grounding connection to this place and this space. Begin to exaggerate with the barrel roll, working those rib cages around and around. Nice. Coming to center. Take a rise up with the inhale and release with the exhale. Right arm lifts, diagonal stretch, and the other side. Diagonal lift and extend through the shoulders. Lateral flexion, right arm lifts, over we go, gazing up under the elbow. Ease up, flowing through. Left arm lifts, easing over, slowly, slowly, laterally flexing. Ease up, reaching up. Right arm lifts, ease the right arm up, lateral flex, over we go, slow and easy, just drifting over, gazing up under the elbow. Turn the chin down towards the left hand and ease the right hand down, kind of reaching over to the side and then reach the hand down outside the thigh, taking a nice rotating twist up to the back, really wringing out across the back. Wringing out that spine with these movements. Inhale as we lift the right arm and extend and lower. Nice. Here we go. Right arm lifts, left arm lifts, laterally flexing over to the side, gazing up to the elbow, and rotate the chin down towards the right hand. Nice. And ease the shoulder forward as we reach over with the hand towards the side wall. Then bring the hand down outside the thigh, and just a little gentle twist through the upper part of the rib cage, down to the middle part of the rib cage, all across the back, thoracic rotation and twist, just really stretching across the trapezius, big muscle from the neck to the shoulders to the middle part of the back. Rising up with the arm and easing back down. Nice. All the way up with an inhale. Let's take a little walk out with the hands. We ease forward with a reach forward. Take a little bow forward. Clear those sitting bones. Really dig deep. Take a bow. Hinging forward. Nice. Coming back to center. Moving over to one side, finding a neutral table with the hands up underneath the shoulders and the knees up underneath the hips, curling the toes up under and pushing back. Just kind of moving into this tabletop position, pulling back with the hips, awakening the hips, knees and ankles. Tops of the feet can come down, big toes can touch. Go ahead and take a nice pull back with the hips and actively stretch with the hands and the arms. Let the arms extend and the ears drop between the elbows, between the shoulders, pulling back and down. Get that nice stretch down the back to the shoulders, to the hands. Coming forward with an inhale, easing forward, pulling down, kneeling plank, hover, press up, lift up, and pull back. Coming to neutral table once again, hands up underneath the shoulders, reposition the knees and the toes to extend in lining with the hips. The left leg comes back and reaches back. The bottom of the foot comes down, pushing long with the back of the leg. Taking the right hand out and lift and extend. The hand and the heel lift in unison to reach into tiger. Nice. And then exhale round to touch. Elbow touches the knee. Reach and extend. Diagonal out with the arm and the leg, organically moving out at an angle. And then back to center and exhale round 3 times. Here we go. Reach and extend. Nice long stretch. Exhale round. Pass underneath with the elbow and the knee. One more time. Reach and extend, lengthen and hold, and release the hands and the knee, and pull back down, easing down with the elbows pulling down. Pull the hip back and down. Go ahead and find that child's pose with the elbows resting out to give us space The knees can work a little wider, and we can dip with the hip, kind of coming into this deep, low position, grounding ourselves to Mother Earth. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Coming up to neutral table. Other side. Right leg extends out, reaching out long and strong. Bring the bottom of the foot down, push through the heel. Take the left hand out and lift and extend, full and lengthen, and exhale round. Elbow to knee, touching or passing underneath. Reach and extend with the arm and the leg diagonal out, organically moving. Back to center, Chakravakasana 3 times. Round into the cat stretch with the elbow to touching the knee or passing underneath. Reach on the inhale. Exhale round. This makes 2. One more makes 3. Big long stretch, big long reach. And lower the hand and lower the knee. Big toes touch. Take the knees a little wider, this time pulling back and down. A little deeper at the hip, awakening the hips. Take the elbows up underneath the shoulders. Maybe the hands overlap. Maybe the forehead comes down all the way to the earth. Connecting us down, releasing down. The forehead connects to the earth. We're grounded, stable in a Balasana, mountain pose. Balasana, child's pose. Child's pose. And finding our mountain pose, work the hands out, reaching long and strong. Bring the hands back up underneath the shoulders, push up, and move the knees together. Find Vajrasana, sitting tall. Hands come forward, curl the toes up under, lift the hips, traveling to the top of the mat with a little lift and a little hop, and half lift. Find our way down to touch the earth all the way up. Reaching up to the sky, Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands to heart center, nice. Honoring the sky, earth to sky. Reach and lift, and release and lower. Nice, touching down. Half lift, easy chair. A nice easy chair with a nice easy squat. Coming to the balls of the feet, lifting, lowering with the hips, and then lifting and lengthening, reaching and extending. Forward fold, touching down. Half lift, ease down with the hands, plant the hands, step back with the right foot, back with the left foot, easing into downward facing dog with the ears between the arms, push through the heel, lengthen with both legs, begin to walk those heels up one at a time, walking the dogs, connected to the hands and the feet to Mother Earth. And we come forward with an inhale in Chaturanga, feeling the strength of the body with the breath and the movements. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, lifting into a cobra or downward facing dog, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Nice. Walking those dogs. Take the right leg up, lifting up, reaching up, swinging up with the hip, bending in the knee. Nice. Swing the leg up, rotate the hip down, swing the leg through, bring it all the way through. Maybe use a hand to help it into a nice, energetic low lunge. Nice. Rising up with a lift up, finding our way up. Nice. Goalpost arms. Push and lift, reach and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Catch the mat. Step forward with the left foot. Half lift, ease down. Rising up, lifting up. And bring the hands to the heart. Nice. Other side, rising up, lifting up, forward fold. Half lift, hands below the knee, easing down, catching the mat. Step back with the left foot. Back with the right foot, full plank, positioning the hands up underneath the shoulders, knees extended with the heels pushing, hip bone distance apart. And then lift with the hip, downward facing dog, pushing through the heels, lifting with the hips, pulling the hips up and back, the back corner of the room. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Coming forward to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, easing through. Coming down if we need to the hips and the knees, finding Cobra pose or upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Flipping the toes, lifting the hips up and back, downward facing dog, nice. Take the left leg up, swing it up, open, rotate the hip down, swinging through, stepping all the way through. Find that high lunge with the legs stabilizing, focusing on a non-moving point, rising up, goalpost to lift the heart and reach with the chin. Lift with the heart as we hold the sun. Yes, and then ease down, forward fold, catching down, stepping forward with the right foot. Half lift, ease forward, rising all the way up. And bring the hands to the heart. Nice. Stepping back with the left foot. So right foot is turned out, left foot is turned out. Finding our squat flow, easing into a moonflower, extending into five-pointed star. Elbows by the rib cage. Find the sky with the arms. Full extension. Hold the sun pose, Surya Asana, as we lower the hips. Find Kalyasana, goddess pose, elbows out as we lower down. Reach and extend, hip hinge forward. Take a nice reach, hands down towards the floor as we pull back and down into this deep squat. Nice. And ease up with a lift up. This time pull the hip back and down with the shoulders pulling back. Lift and rise up and release the hands to the hips. Turn the toes to face inward. Take our bow, hinging at the hip, taking a full bow as we go. Hands can slide down the shin towards the ankles, maybe catching the big toe with the peace fingers, walking the elbows out, softening through the elbows, lifting with the hips, wide leg, forward fold. And then rising up with an inhale, lifting up with the inhale, and bring the hands to the heart. Go and step those heels in once again. Find this nice reach to the sky. Exhale into moonflowers. And then moving into a sunflower flow, we reach and extend and reach down into the garden to catch the flowers as we pull back. Rising up with a big swing of the arms, big moon, Chandra. Move those arms and make a big moon, honoring the moon, the sun and the moon, stars in the sky, all of creation, all of the world and creation. All the way up with an inhale, because we're all one. It's all one, created as one in a moment. Nice. Expanding continuously with that dynamic divine energy, that Shakti of creation. And ease back and down. Once more, take and reach up, hands to heart center. Reach up, lift up, extend up into five-pointed star. Go, come into moonflowers, into sunflowers. Rising up with the arms, hands to the heart, into prayer squat. Rise up, lift up, exhale swan, easing in, lifting up, bringing up, exhale down. Nice. Ease up and reach up and release down. Nice. One more time. Take a nice reach and take the hips back and down. Hold this pose. Arms extend out, long and strong. Hands come up, reaching up. Hands to the heart center. Stepping those feet in. Give those knees a little shake. So as we move into our tree pose, balancing tree, little dancing tree, drawing like a tree, long and strong from the bottom of the feet up to the crown of the head, rooting down, connecting down to the earth. Let the sap rise up through our bodies, that energy from all of the earth up through the bottom of the feet, up through the body, up through the hips, up through the shoulders, up to the crown of the head, awakening that energy through our chakras, through our wheels of energy. Nice. And rise up. The Kundalini energy, the Shakti, comes the hands to the heart center. Take the right foot forward, extending forward. Lift the right knee. Nice. Open the door. Touch down. Step it in. Bring it up to the calf. Arms extend out. And then bring the right knee up, catching the shin, the ankle, just above the ankle, there at the shin. Plant that foot, holding our balance, stabilize and strengthen. Find the sky, earth to sky, rising up, energy. Find that energy, find that chi, find that shakti. Hands to the heart, lift with the knee, and rotate and lower. Other side. Hands to heart center to stabilize as we find that mountain grounded down. Strong and tall from the bottom of the feet up to the crown of the head. Lift the left leg. Nice. Reach and extend. Lift the knee out to the side. Touch down with the toe. Step it in. Bring it up. This time the hands come up underneath the chin. Elevating and lengthening our tree as we extend our branches out to the side, along with our branches, strong and tall, with our tree, lifting the knee, catching the ankle or shin, and bringing it up into the thigh. Bring the hands to heart center, rising up to the sun, holding the sun. Beautiful, nice. Lifting, holding the sky, holding the sun. All of the earth connected to the earth and the sky. Hands to heart center, lift the knee, rotate forward, shake those legs, finding our way down to the mat to begin to relax and let go. Rising up with the heart, lift with the chin, and release. Forward fold, catching the mat with the hands, step back with the right foot, back with the left foot, lowering the knees. Find that Vajrasana once more, just easing back, nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Lift from the hip to the crown of the head. Close the eyes. Feel this place, in this beautiful place, in this space that brings us to presence, harmonizing together in unity. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. May all creatures be happy. May the earth be filled with joy. And may we in some way be part of that great joy that comes to the earth through our life's journey. We're here for a purpose. We're here for a reason to bring joy, peace and joy, love and light to those that we encounter every day. This is our Dharma. This is our purpose, to be of service with a heart of joy and a heart of love. Nice. So beautiful with the feeling of joy, to find peace and stillness with His presence, the Lord's presence. Giving ourselves the gift of peace and stillness, of presence and stillness. We can swing over to one hip and swing the legs through to Dandasana. Seated. Clearing the sitting bones, push through the legs, lengthening through the legs with the toes coming into the knee. Trying to pull those knees down as we can, nice and gentle with a push of the heels. Shoulders back and down. Dandasana. Nice staff pose. Easing down with the hands. Paschimottanasana. Find that hip hinge as we reach forward with the hands. Back stretch. Stretching the front side of the body, the east side of the body, Purvottanasana. Hands extend back and down as we rise up with a lift up. Ease those arms back and down. Plant the hands right underneath the shoulders. Fingertips point towards the front of the mat. Point the toes, lift with the hips, inverted plank. Nice. Rising up and releasing down. Lifting up with the arms and hinge forward, reaching forward. Once more, lift, rise up with the arms, release the hands up underneath the shoulders. Work back, lift up with the hip, rising up with the hips. And releasing as the hips come down, gently kissing the earth. Flex those feet, rise up with the arms and release. One more time. Rising up, lifting up, really extend. Bring those arms back and down. Finding the mat right up underneath the shoulders. Lift the hips and release. Nice. Take the legs to extend. Bring the right foot in. Catch the shin. Lift and cross. Plant the foot. Push through the left heel with the toe coming into the knee. Take the left arm out, catching the shin of the right leg. Rotate into the twist. The arm can rise up as we choose across the sky. Just an option. Finding our options that work for us this day. Rotating towards the side, rotating to the right with the chin rotating to the right shoulder, gazing to the corner of the room or maybe to the back wall. Coming back to center, go ahead and swing that knee down and find a seated pigeon. Figure 4 with the hands up underneath the shoulders. Work the left foot in, flexing this right foot. Toe comes into the knee, and then do a little rocking from side to side. Just kind of work through the hip. And the right foot can come all the way down, extending the knee up and rotating over on the left thigh. And ease back up and uncross and lower. Find our mountain pose or our staff pose, Tadasana. Staff pose, Dandasana. Dandasana. Nice. And push through the heels. Take our bow, hinging forward. Coming up, rising up. Left leg comes in. Cross and press, extending through the right heel. The right arm comes out to the side, catching the shin. Rising up with the left arm, rotating through, or just move back into the spinal twist. Using the hand to press forward, lifting up, stacking from the base of the hip to the crown of the head, through the spine, lengthening and strengthening. Strong spines made for soft hearts. So rotate with the shoulders and then rotate with the chin. Feeling this position. Spinal twist, seated spinal twist. And back to center. Go ahead and take the left knee and ease it down on top of the thigh with the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Hands come up underneath the shoulders. Ease that knee in. Feel this little figure 4 stretch, sitting up really tall with the spine. Hands stabilizing to the earth, right up underneath the shoulders, and then begin to swing. Just a little gentle twist, lower part of the back, but really more of a massage and release through the hips. Nice. Just getting all that tension, all the stiffness. So we're all having to stay in our homes as much as we can, except for going to the store or essential shopping. Easing over with the foot, bringing it foot down, side of the leg, coming down, stacking, keeping those shoulders stabilized through the joints, and then rising up, lifting up. Extend and shake those legs. Find a little roll back, plies roll back. We'll catch up underneath the hamstrings, send up really tall, lifting up really tall, and then easing down. maybe a little Pilates roll back to ease all the way down. Arms come over the head, reaching and lengthening with the arms and the legs. Full body twist with the hips, orientation and twist with the hip. We bring the knees in and bring the hands on top of the thigh, easing the arms out to the side. Left arm comes across the right thigh and extend and rotate with the knees over to the left side. Nice. Ooh, I'm feeling that twist beginning really at the lower part of the rib cage, up through the back, up into the hip, all the way down the leg. Keeping the right arm out and down to release completely. Closing the eyes to sink and release. Relax and let go. The legs can extend if we choose. Getting those legs to move and feeling that stretch down the IT band outside of the leg, deep up into the hip, long and strong with the legs. We can reach with the toe, maybe circling the ankle of the right leg, just kind of ease it around. Slowly rotate. Ooh, yeah. Feel the flexion as we flex both feet with the toes coming up to the knee, and then bend in the knees and rotate to center. Let the hips drop in and bring the feet down. Plant the feet down, and then take a little windshield wiper movement with the legs. Maybe taking the feet a little wider to the mat. Let the back relax. Close the eyes. Really feel with the body, listening to the body. Breathing, feeling, listening to our bodies, letting go of expectations, competition, no judgment, just freedom. Freedom to move as we choose with grace and beauty, with that grace that comes through life's journey. Nice. Coming to the other side, walk the feet in right in front of the hip, lift the knees, arms out to a T. Take the right arm across the left thigh and ease over, slowly rotating. Go really slow, keeping the shoulders down, easing over, slowly over, twisting through the hip, feeling gentle stretch up through lower part of the back from the rib cage, up through the quadratus lumborum, up through the hip, down the leg, keeping the shoulders down and easing the legs out as we choose. Find those legs to extend, reaching long with the legs. Then we can take that top ankle, left ankle, kind of begin to work that swirl in the ankle with a movement of the toes, one direction and the other. Notice how that pulls just a little more intensity into the movement, allows us to stretch and release all that tightness down the outside of the leg, easing the legs over, reaching the legs long and strong, keeping the shoulders back and down. And then ease up as we bend the knees, bring those knees back up and the hips back down. Find bridge pose, hands beside the hips, pushing the hands, forearms, and shoulders, lock those shoulders in place. Feel the earth with the back of the shoulders, down deep with the shoulder blades into the earth, pushing the hands, forearms, and shoulders, pushing the bottom feet, lift to this bridge flow, ease up and down, rising up with the hips, relax and release, moving freely with the lift, releasing with the exhalations. Deep inhales, a little longer on the exhales. Deepening, completing. Once more. Big lift at the hips. Hands come up underneath the hips and elevate the legs up the wall. Viparita Karani. Nice lift. Inversions are so wonderful for the body. Changes the flow of the circulation. Stimulates the lymphatic system. Brings lymphatic fluid to the lymph nodes in the hips, up underneath the arms. Circling those ankles if we choose, like egg beaters. Point and flex. Kind of take a little walk in the clouds, moving the legs freely to stimulate movement. The more we move, the better we'll feel. The better we feel, the more we'll move. We have permission to move freely and easily, without pain and discomfort, without struggling and suffering, with grace and beauty. Bring the bottom of the feet down. Push and lift with the hip and release down. Bring those knees in one more time. Hands on top of the knee. Drawing the knees in. Rock through the back of the hip. And then take the knees out wide. Opening the hips nice and wide. Heels turn up. The toes turn out. And we can take those arms into inverted frog pose with the knees open wide out to the side and arms to goalpost. Nice. Bring the hands into the thigh, a little more open hip stretch. Bring the knees in and then draw them up to the shoulders. Reach up to the ankles to find a happy baby. Ananda Balasana, blissful baby. Ananda Balasana. Find that grounded position on the back. Grounding to the earth. Nice. Bottom of the feet comes together. Knees swing in. Lift up and release the knees. Bending, softening, releasing. Find that Shavasana position. Hands extend by the hips. Legs extend the corners of the mat. Once again, with the sloka, the prayer for Earth Day 2020. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Allow the body to sink to the earth. Let the legs open wide. Everything relaxes from the bottom of the feet to the crown of the head. From the fingertips to the toe tips, we relax and release all the stresses of our day, grounding ourselves to Mother Earth, allowing the earth to give us energy, creative energy, and power. Power and energy, that Shakti, creative energy that carries us through life's journey. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Hands come to the heart center. Bring the hands to the heart. Let the legs extend. Rising up with the arms, big long reach over the crown of the head. Reach and extend with the arms and the legs. Full stretch. Feel the energy of the earth absorbing into our bodies. Rising up into our creation, into our being. Hands come to the heart center. May we all be happy. May we find peace and joy, love and light. And may all creatures be happy. And may this earth be blessed by our presence. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.